Hello everyone, welcome to Chapter 4 of the 90-Day Revenue Challenge. I'm William Stern, and today we're diving into one of the most crucial parts of your success, the Summary Stats tab. This section is where you'll keep track of all the key metrics that show how well you're progressing toward your 90-day revenue goals. Remember, what gets measured gets improved. The Summary Stats tab is designed to help you visualize your progress, identify patterns, and course correct if needed. It's your real-time report card. Why summary stats matter. Let me ask you this. How do you know if your plan's working? Tracking your progress isn't just about seeing what's going right, it's about spotting what's also going wrong early enough to fix it. The Summary Stats tab gives you a bird's eye view of how close you are to hitting your targets. We'll track things like weekly revenue goals, leads generated, conversions, and other key metrics that directly affect your business growth. Now, with these numbers in front of you, you can see whether or not you're on track or if adjustments need to be made. It's the clearest way to know if your daily and weekly actions are getting you closer to your 90-day revenue goals. How to use the Summary Stats tab. Let's get into the nuts and bolts of how to use this tab. Here's a step-by-step walkthrough. Enter weekly data. Now, every week you'll log key data points, your total revenue, the number of new leads, conversions, and other relevant metrics like customer acquisition costs or ad spend. This data will be pulled from your daily and weekly action steps. Visualize your progress. Now, once you input the data, the tab will automatically generate graphs and charts that show progress over the time period. These visuals are incredibly useful because they give you a snapshot of your performance. Are you trending up or down? How close are you to hitting your weekly targets? Identify trends. Use these visuals to spot trends. For example, if you notice that your lead generation numbers have been decreasing over the past 2 weeks, that's a red flag. On the other hand, if conversions are trending up, then you're on the right track. Compare to your goals. Cross-check your weekly performance with your original SMART goals and revenue roadmap. Are you where you thought you'd be? If not, why? This tab gives you a chance to diagnose what's working and what's not. Hey guys, here's the thing. If you're taking on this 90-day revenue challenge, you've already decided to break free from what's holding you back. But the number one thing that keeps people stuck, it's isolation. Brad and I created the fraternity because success is a team sport. It's a private community where entrepreneurs just like you are shattering limits, supporting each other, and proving every day that growth happens when you surround yourself with the right people. Click the link in the description. Remember, the power to transform is in your hands. Now let's do this together. A real-world example. Nike's data-driven adjustments. Nike's a great example of a company that leverages data to constantly refine its marketing and sales strategies. By tracking metrics like website traffic, customer engagement, and online sales, they're able to quickly spot trends and shift strategies. This data allows them to pivot fast, whether it's increasing ad spend on a campaign that's working or redirecting efforts to a more engaged audience. Your Summary Stats tab works the same way. By tracking your data, you're ensuring that you can make quick adjustments, not waste time or resources. How to make adjustments. The most powerful part of the Summary Stats tab isn't just the data, it's what you do with it. If your numbers aren't where they need to be, use this as a signal to make changes. Review weekly. Make it a habit to review these stats weekly. Don't wait until you're halfway through the challenge to check in because, by then, it might be too late to adjust. Use these reviews to stay proactive and tweak your strategy as needed. Pivot when necessary. If you're consistently missing your weekly goals, it's time to change your approach. Whether it's refining your outreach, increasing your marketing budget, or focusing on a different lead source, the Summary Stats will tell you what's working and what isn't. Action steps for this week. Here's what I need you to do after watching this video. Input your data, log your revenue, leads, conversions, and any other relevant metrics for the week into the Summary Stats tab. Check the visuals. Review the graphs and charts to see where you're trending. Are you moving in the right direction? Because if not, you need to figure out where adjustments need to be made. Analyze trends. Look for patterns. What's working? Where are the bottlenecks? Make notes in your workbook about what needs improvement. Adjust if needed. Use the data to tweak your daily and weekly action steps. Your roadmap is flexible, so if something's not working, now's the time to pivot. Closing thoughts. The Summary Stats tab is your reality check. It doesn't sugarcoat things. It shows you exactly where you stand. But here's the good news. By staying on top of your numbers, you'll have the power to course correct before things get too far off track. This week, let's focus on keeping those numbers moving in the right direction. Brad and I are confident that by tracking and adjusting, you'll hit your 90-day goals. Next chapter preview: risk and contingency plans. In the next chapter, we're going to dive into risk and contingency plans, how to identify potential challenges, and create backup plans to keep your momentum going, no matter what obstacles come in your way. Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of the 90-Day Revenue Challenge. Your goals might feel out of reach right now, but they do not have to be. That's why Brad and I built the fraternity. It's a private community of entrepreneurs who are working together to achieve more, push harder, and get results faster. Believe me when I say this, you are not meant to do this alone. Click the link in the description. Let's reach those goals together. We'll see you on the inside.